Yes sir, it's your boy Hayes. We're back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys the stocks I'm looking at going into next week. It's a lot of companies reporting earnings. So there's gonna be a lot of volatility in the market. Bitcoin making unusual moves that it haven't made since April of last year, under that $80,000 mark. So we're going to talk about that as well, because Bitcoin definitely is going to influence the market, especially when it makes significant moves. Bitcoin can make a subtle move, you know, move 1,000, 2,000 in a day, and it really ain't going to affect the overall market. The market can have an opposite reaction of Bitcoin, but usually whenever these markets correspond with one another is when they make significant moves. So Bitcoin being down nearly 10 grand in the past week is definitely going to have a influence on the overall market. And still, that doesn't necessarily mean the market is 100% is going to sell off, but the chances is very high, especially if Bitcoin doesn't hold above 78K and keep its composure. So Bitcoin, it looked like it's quickly trying to reroute to that support around 78K. That's a key level for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't hold $78,000, this thing is going to fall towards 75K again. And if 75K doesn't hold, it's going to 71,000. 71,000, that would be previous resistance for Bitcoin before it bursted off to $100,000 territory. So if this support doesn't hold at 78K, 71,000 for Bitcoin is highly likely. And then if that previous resistance don't hold its support, we'll see 65K. And Bitcoin could even go lower than that. I've been following Bitcoin for a while now, for years, and every time Bitcoin took off, went to new all-time highs, it was a lot of hype around it. Everybody, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as it sold off, people say, oh, it's a scam, it's never coming back, you should never put your money in it, and it always come back stronger. Me personally, I believe in Bitcoin in the future. I do believe Bitcoin, in order to buy and sell in the future, you're not going to be able to spend physical money, cash, or you're not going to be able to buy or sell from businesses, companies, stores without having Bitcoin. Because what's happening is the dollar is losing its value. The dollar been lost over 96% of its value since 1913, over the past 90 years. So 96% of its value, and most of that value, over 10%, has been lost in the past couple years. So it's losing its value at an alarming rate. And Bitcoin, on the other hand, if you bought each year besides 2014, 18, and 2022, Bitcoin was higher than the previous year. So from all those years, for what, 15, 16 years now, only 3 where Bitcoin wasn't higher than the previous year. And basically, from a longevity standpoint, as long as you held it early on, your money made money. So businesses in the future, I believe, is not going to want to accept your dollar when they can accept $100 in Bitcoin, $1 in Bitcoin. That's proven to increase in value over the period of time as an asset, rather than decrease in value as the dollar. So my theory is, whenever you go to pay your rent, buy stuff from the store, grocery stores, convenience stores, you have to convert your real money into Bitcoin, and that's what they'll be accepting. So now I'm accepting your money in asset form rather than a liability, which is the dollar that's losing. So anyways, going to next week, the main stocks I'm gonna be looking at for earnings is Palantir and Super Microcomputer and AMD. Monday at the close, Palantir will report. Tuesday at the close, Super Microcomputer will report, and AMD. Wednesday at the close, Snapchat report. Wednesday at open, Uber report. Thursday at the close, Amazon report, Roblox, and Affirm. Also, if you want to look at these for yourself, you need to follow Earnings Whispers on IG, and they give you all the stocks that's for that upcoming week. There we see stock futures fall after silver, Bitcoin sell-off, questions loom over AI trade. So I'll be looking at SPY heavy on next week. It's sitting at 690, still near its highs. We seen that sell-off happen on Friday, but it quickly regained composure. Like I said, the market was made to be easy. Everybody be doing it. So just because Bitcoin is down, is looking bad, looking shaky, it doesn't necessarily 100% mean the market has to sell off, but the chances is highly likely. It's not up to us to decide what the market is going to do, but it's up to us to react in real time once we see things align with our thesis. Also, be watching Meta. A lot of people say, oh, why you still watching the same stock? Blah, blah, blah. Meta, I said it was oversold at $602. It ran up 130, 150 bucks in like 14 days. Money was made. I don't see what's the problem. I mean, I'm confused, but help me understand. Name another stock that's been performing, quality stock that's been performing like Meta, since we talked about how oversold it was and how, you know, much room it was to the upside. Now, I do believe after a run like that, it will cool off a bit before running again, but this thing got a $900 price target on it this year. Also, be watching Tesla, Palantir, Supermicro Computer. So like I always say, guys, Mondays is observation Mondays. It's not up to me to decide to say, hey, this, that, and the third. I like to let the market play itself out, to get a feel of the room, get a feel of the market before we start calling shots, saying this, that, and the third. Just let it do its thing first. You sit back, observe, and then react to that. Once the market play itself out on a Monday, then you got something to build off of. It then started having pattern recognition on where support may live, this, that, and the third. So that's what you want to do. Me personally, that's what I do. I chill on Mondays. If something so good comes out, I attack. Also, I want to leave you guys with this. I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I like to share things that I struggle with through my journey, because I know most people, we all struggle with the same things. And one of those things would be revenge trading. So if you in a point to where you feel as if, oh, I lost this, now I'm trying to get it back, let me add more money to the account so I can get it back quicker, you're actually going to dig yourself in a deeper hole. Because what it's going to do is, you're not going to wait until you got the perfect setup. You're going to be forcing stuff, rushing stuff. Now you got more money on the line, so your emotions is different, and it's just going to cause you to spiral. When in actuality, if you down, you want to slowly grind and get that back. Small size adds up, small wins add up with less friction to your mind. You want to make trading easy, not harder. This is not a video game where you just playing with fake money. This is your real hard earned money. So why would you play the video game on hard mode? And this is real life with real hard earned money. What's hard mode? You playing big, risking too much money to where your emotions is involved. What's easy mode? You playing small to where your emotions is intact. It's as simple as it gets. Aim small, miss small. If you don't and you feel the pain, that's on you. So you already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at @BHayesShow_. Feel free to join VIP. You already know. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you. We gone.